I love jeggings. That's what they call. For someone that had their doctor to help them relocate their fat to their ass, I've never been able to wear jeans because of that no ass that I had. And it was just impossible. I just couldn't do it. And but now they have come out with these jeggings, and they have refined them. I didn't really care for the first kind that just like hugged your body, and I mean these do too, but they look more like real. They have the jeggings now that have pockets, and the material actually is made like, I don't know how they do that, but I love it. And so with someone that have had their ass refined like I have, it's over. Walmart, I got these at Walmart yesterday. Walmart, y'all see how I'm drinking it? It must be cold, yep. But I did get to enjoy some of it while it was warm. But Walmart, I bought 2 pair yesterday. And see, look at that. Look, loved it. Loved it. So I was telling my daughter, I was like, I'm so happy, because what I did with the proceeds, I could have, you know, not bought my car, but guess what? All of that money would have eventually got absorbed at the casino. I don't want to be at the end of the year having given 60 or 70,000. Don't have nothing, just everything. Not me. And so when opportunity avails itself, I want to make the best decision. So I texted her this morning. I was telling her, that's after we talked on the phone, but she invited me over. But I texted her and I said, I'm just so glad. I'm so happy, happy that I did what I did, because I know myself. And I said that would have gotten absorbed at the casino, but rather I bought a new car. And I've been talking about getting a new car for like years, like 2 or 3 years anyway. And like I said, I had my Lexus for 9 years. Who does that? But anyway, so it's not a matter of me being, people so stupid, vain, and all this so bullshit, I said, one of the reasons why I like being by myself is because I ain't got to listen to a motherfucker tell me, my 1984 Chevette is still running. Our 1984 Chevette is still running. As long as it's running, we good. As long as the mattress is, comfortable, we good. We don't need a new mattress. As long as we could just put this, I don't need that. I know I want some new shit, And so that's one of the benefits of me being single, is that I can do with my money what I want to do with this. So I told my daughter, I'm like, I bought a car. I got my car. And I didn't know that the Mercedes CLA 250 is like ranked higher than some of the, it's just crazy. It's a nice car. Nice across the board. And I tell you that when you go in with money, all of them, everybody there, they treat you differently. Miss Littlejohn, And me and my family, we always talk about what we would do if we won the lottery. I have my family rolling when I tell them, wouldn't get to me, and I'll talk about what I would do. I said, I would change instantly. A lot of people say I wouldn't change. Yes, the fuck I would. The way that I talk, the way that I carry myself, not that I'm all uppity, it's just automatic. I've had that feeling when I bought my Lexus and knew I was going to pay cash for it, $40,000. Your persona, everything about you changes when you walk in. You walk in with authority. I don't give a fuck about your credit. I don't give a fuck what's in your bank. You walk in with authority, as I did with my Mercedes. So if we won the lottery, I told my family, y'all be like, where's Lynn? She done went. I texted her 3 hours ago. She said she's going to go buy her a Bentley. you know, or whatever. She'll see us later or whatever. And then I told them, they were saying like they would, all of my whole family, I know my whole family, we would change instantly. Even when this occurred, and I got the little chunk of money. My mom said, I went over there. Mom said, look at her, she even walking different. I said, it just happens automatically. But anyway, when I walked in, the total respect, and when I called, they called me back, because look, motherfucker, I wrote you a check, you know what I'm saying? And it was funny when I did write this fat ass check. He said, well, we still bear interest until the check clear. I told him, I said, until what? And then he said, I said, oh, okay. I repeated, it's your car until the check, boy, bye. I didn't really say that because I just kind of felt that out of humor. I just kind of smiled. I'm like, okay. And that check come rolling through my account yesterday. But anyway, so I told my daughter, I'm like, hey, the bank account, and it felt good seeing those all them digits. But the bank account may be back down, but guess what? I got me a new car, And I told her, I said, I feel so good. I didn't want to sell my Lexus. I didn't fall for the trade-in scam. That is a scam. However, I was going to sell it outright. I had offered it to my daughter, and she was like, well, blah, blah, whatever. But then she called back. I guess she had an epiphany. Shit, and I was really glad for it. And I tell you, she gave me that money. That's what, as a parent, I didn't want her to feel that I'm just giving you shit, because I'm not. I will sell my shit. And she handed me that chunk of money, and I took X amount of dollars off of it because she's my daughter. And but she handed me $1,500, and so that was good. Hand it here, that was good. So that showed me that she's not whatever. And so when she came over, boy, and I had did all that I did. Y'all remember last year or the year before? Been a while. I got the seat covers done. The console was broke in the middle. I paid $600 at the Lexus place to get that replaced. So that's new. So the seats are done, no holes, rips, and none of that. And the back seats never had no issue. And then the right panel, passenger panel, was fine. But this panel over here, the leather had a hole in it, just ripped, just looked raggedy. And so yesterday, or the day before, I had the brand new used panel put on there from the salvage yard, because he's like, it's $1,300 for. I said, what? No, I'm not doing that. I told him, I'm not doing that. I said, I'm just trying to get this car ready, to sell. And then he said, well, we could check the salvage. See, I would have never thought of that. But then he made the call right while I was standing there, and they had one. And it's just like my, and it looked, anyway. So got the new, so everything cosmetically on the inside is perfect. She had new wheels. I bought those rims, and she knows about that. And just had, my car was running hot or whatever it was doing, and it needed a new water pump, so it got a new water pump. And y'all remember when the navigation, the air, whatever happened? Oh, Walmart, with that situation with Walmart, changed my oil, and then all of a sudden shit stopped working. Anyway, somebody on Facebook went to Texas and got a new thing. They charged me hardly shit, and they were going to charge me like $2,200. I think he charged me $400, and so that's a new. So everything. So, and it's a Lexus too. So I told her the name of the place that just did the water pump over there on X amount street. I said X Street. I said that's your auto repairman, And then I told my daughter yesterday, now this is as is, right? She, yes, ma'am, because it's a Lexus. It's like a Toyota. Or whatever issue you have, don't call me. None of that. All right? She knows the whole journey of the car. Don't call me. Y'all fix it. Yes, ma'am. All right? But she came over, and it was so cold yesterday, I couldn't wash it because I went to the car wash, and it was roped off, chained off, because the temperature was like 20-something, so I guess the water, whatever. But when she came and got a car, she went and washed her car, and she's lit. She looks so cute, and it's a good car. So, and I'm happy for her. It was funny. I was riding it with my daughter. Her car was riding like the fucking Beverly Hillbillies. I was in the passenger seat. I said, what the, Brownie, what the fuck, And then she said, she started laughing. She said, I done got used to it. But that thing sound and feel like it's getting ready to like shut down any minute while we were on the highway. Not so with the Lexus, you know. And so I'm just really happy. But anyway, I'm just rattling. I texted her and I told her, I said, I'm so glad of the decision that I made. Can't believe that my birthday is 4 weeks away and I early birthdayed, gifted. What the fuck am I saying? Gave myself an early birthday gift. And that was my car. And I'm getting ready to be 57. And so a guy that I was talking to, the Uber, he threw out his age. I'm 53 or some shit, he said. And I waited later to let him know what my age was, because I knew he thought I was a lot younger. I said, well, I'll be 57 on my birthday. I knew he thought I was probably, most people say that. I had a lady at Walmart yesterday, an old white lady, you know. She passed me. She turned around. She said, ma'am, she said, you are, she done like this. She was an older white lady. And she said, you just, I'm like, what the fuck she said? And she said, you don't look like you even belong in this store. You know, so I said, oh, I said, thank you. Thank you. So I told my daughter, I said, I got a car. I said, I'm so glad that it turned out the way that it did. And then I said, I bought a brand new microwave. I said, ordered me some clothes online. Bought another heater for the house, and then just went grocery shopping and paint, to do my living room. And I'm just, it may have been, I got a new car, and she was like, I feel you on that, because I know her little ass is happy too. So, y'all have yeah, so in my sweater, this sweater I've had for years. I'm finna replenish my sweater thing. Oh yeah, and I am still going to have this removed. And I've decided that I am. That's my fact. So if it's on my body, it needs to be on my body somewhere. So I am going to have it put to my ass, but that's just it's not like a tummy tuck, it's just lipo, just like it was for my back. Just stick that vacuum and we done, just no incision. Of course, I got an incision from years ago. Let me see. That goes right across here, and when I was getting ready to go and have my this is TMI, hysterectomy, I started crying because he had to cut, and I was crying and the tears was coming down, and I said, I want to be able to wear bikinis. Terrence was there, and Terrence questioning the doctor, and Dr. Lister said, you're going to be able to. He just cut right there. So if there's anything, just keep it down there, shit. So I'm excited about that too. So I think I'm going to call them and give them a deposit, because this shit about to go down. Happy users, happy does.